For the last 24 years, Google has reigned as the undisputed king of search. But could the rise of AI tools like ChatGPT finally challenge its dominance? Let's dive in and find out. So according to data shared by Rand Fiskin of SparkToro, ChatGPT could theoretically be holding a 4.33% of current search market share as of October 2024. Now, we have to take this with a little bit of a grain of salt because we don't really have search data for chat platforms. This is combining all of the so-called LLM searches and basically putting them into the same par as a traditional search. Now, this is not completely, like I said, apples and oranges, but it is something that we should be paying a lot of attention to. So while this may seem small compared to Google's massive market share, Marcus Tober from SEMrush took this data and this 13% growth that we're seeing within these chat models based on the data from SparkToro. This means that within 4 years, ChatGPT search could rival that of Google's. Now, this isn't the first time we've seen this type of disruption within the search space. Remember Yahoo? It's still around. But back in 1996, it was the dominant force in search. But by 2000, just 4 years after Google was born, it rose into dominance, and it still holds that title of the king of search today. As we look at 2024, ChatGPT emerges as a potential disruptor in search market share, especially with the growth of ChatGPT search. The question on everybody's mind is, will tools like ChatGPT and the other large language models replace traditional search? Well, the answer is maybe. But one thing is clear, they have fundamentally changed how users seek information. And now, when we have these tools integrated into our everyday lives, it's changed our behavior, and it's going to continue to evolve even further. So what can business owners do to stay ahead? Well, the good news is there is some overlap between the large language models and traditional search today. For example, a study done by Marcus Tober from SEMrush compared the informational and transactional queries between multiple platforms. And the results were this. Perplexity has a 46% overlap with Google's top 10 results. It also has a 32% overlap with Bing's top results. ChatGPT 4 has a 69% overlap with the Bing's top 10 results and a 48% overlap with Google's top 10 organic rankings. Another interesting stat is that 72% of Google's rankings appear in Perplexity results as well. So all this suggests that having strong SEO practices that work on Google are also translating to the results we're seeing in chat and large language model platforms. So what are some of the implications for business? Well, businesses need to be optimizing for multiple platforms while maintaining their rankings on Google. Large language model tools like ChatGPT aren't just competitors, they're shaping the future of search. So you need to understand how your users are leveraging these tools within their search process in order to make sure that you're meeting them where they are. So what are some takeaways? Chat is changing search. It's growing in market share and it's increasing at a very impressive rate. Now, there is strong overlap. There's a good correlation between what we're seeing in AI results as well as the traditional results. But we have to adapt our strategies. Businesses must optimize for both AI platforms as well as the traditional platforms. So stay tuned for future videos because we're going to continue to explore this area and the tools associated with it, some of the actionable steps that we can take in order to improve our visibility, not just on Google search, but also within these AI platforms and large language models. And we're also going to be looking at how we can leverage multiple platforms to walk with our users through their entire search process. So don't forget to subscribe. Make sure you hit that notification bell so you don't miss each of these videos that we put out. And again, as always, thanks for watching and happy marketing.